Hey guys, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. Thank you for your views and everyone watching. Um, Today I'm on campus, I'm at school, and I'm in between classes. I have a little free time today, so I want to record. Don't necessarily know what I'm going to talk about, but I wanted to come on here and talk. Um, I guess I can tell you all about my journey. Excuse me, I guess what kind of led me on my journey, or what I've done so far and how I got started and such. Okay, so I'm gonna say, so after I had my son, I was kind of going through a lot with a lot of people in my life, like 3 different directions, probably more. So I found myself in a gray area. I'm not gonna say I was depressed, but I was definitely in a gray area. I was always in my room, always sleeping. I had dark, like blackout curtains. Those were closed. Like, so basically the only light that was in my room was my lamp, my light, or my TV, and at that time it was just on, whether it was on and playing music or noise, or it was just on primarily for my son, the visualizations for my son. So I basically was just in my room in the quiet, in the dark, if I was awake or at work. So like I said, going through different things in my life, I end up moving out of my apartment that I was in, and I stayed with my dad for 3 weeks. And it's like, the place that I moved into, it had been listed for a little bit, but it wasn't no pictures. It was just the description of it. It wasn't any pictures. And so, like, I want to say this Monday or something, it hit, like the pictures popped up, and as I was searching for a place to stay, I would put it in the same rotation as like my social media. So I would do all of my social media, and I'll look over my like Zillow or Trulia or whatever it's called, and all of that stuff too. So I looked on there, and the place had uploaded pictures. And then, so I called. I was like, "Hey, I want to see it or whatever." So me and my cousin went to see it, but they were saying there was supposed to be a sign in there with the lockbox so you can get in, because they didn't know the number, but it wasn't there. And then the lockbox thing had to send you a code, so I had to wait anyway. So I ended up, doing all that waiting. Actually met someone there to see it. Ended up being the first person to see it, and because I knew what I was looking for, I literally just went room to room. I want it. I wasn't even in that 5 minutes, and I was like, I want it. I want this. And I got it. Like, it was nothing. Everything, I did already have majority of the things for my apartment, because I've been on my own since I was 18. So, but some things that I did not have, and that stuff is just like, it fell in my lap, more of like right place, right time type thing. I don't know. It just seemed like everything about my place just fell in my lap after I decided that I wasn't going to be in this gray area. So, bitch, it's a frog right there. Oh my God. Okay. So then, I was getting bored of what I was eating. I was single, so basically spending time with myself, figuring out things that I like. I was starting to, do things by myself, like to eat by myself, go to different events by myself, just not care, just spend that time with myself, carefree. Also, like I said, I got bored with what I was eating. So then I was already kind of looking up, different stuff I should eat, and I was kind of looking up like veganism and vegetarian and stuff like that, but really didn't dig deep into it. So all of a sudden I got like real big on conspiracy theories or whatever. So just watching conspiracy theories and just different stuff about them on Netflix, on YouTube, just watching conspiracy theories everywhere. And on the phone with my dad, talking to my dad, I was like, hey, can you believe da 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 da? Just talking, and I was like, I'm gonna watch the Left Eye documentary just so I can kind of get a better understanding of it as an adult, because I haven't watched it since a little girl. They used to air it all the time. And then he was like, yeah, why don't you check out on YouTube a guy called Dan Calloway, because he's telling like Black history, like the way it's supposed to be. And I was just like, okay. This particular day, it was a Friday, and I was off. I watched all his videos. And I was just so distraught, like, y'all lied to me. Just so in distraught. So I ended up watching the Left Eye thing, and then excuse me, and then Nipsey Hussle passed. And I was just like, I don't know, for some reason that just kind of resonated with me so much, like that weighed on me so much, and I was just like, fuck. I don't know why. I didn't know him. Yes, I did listen to some of his music. Was not like no die-hard fan or anything like that, but it's like, hey. So, digging into Nipsey Hussle, digging into Dr. Sebi, already looking into the veganism thing, already in this conspiracy thing. So my mind, my world just like, just blown up in my face. So I started talking with some people, a girl at work, and just telling her the different things that I was watching, just talking about her, because she was into me too. And I was like, yes, I found somebody that I can talk to about this. Somebody don't think I'm crazy. So, and then she told me about the guy called Ralph Smart. So, Ralph Smart, so watch him. And so Ralph Smart just opened up my eyes to a lot of more different things. And it was like, I looked on Twitter one day, just searching stuff that Ralph Smart was talking about. Looked on Twitter one day, and I came across this account called Under Ancient Wisdom, and she got little flowers in her hair or something like that. And I don't know, it just seemed like the stuff that I needed to know just showed up, like it just popped up. And if I didn't know it and was wanting to know or had questions about it, I could go home and turn on my TV, my YouTube, and it'll be right there. Or I could just think something and it'll be wild or whatever like that, and I'll search it and the answer will be right there. Everything that I needed to know was like unfolding in front of my eyes for me, and I was craving it. I did that on my breaks. I did that, like, that's what I did. Cooking, like, in my room. That was what I was doing. That was my hobby. Man, I was in it. Like, I went deep down that bunny hole or whatever it's called. So after that, I set a date. And it was May 1st, and I was gonna go. I was doing vegan, but I ended up doing alkaline for 7 days and then vegan or whatever. But I ended up going to most with my cousin, and she ended up getting the queso cheese, and that did it for me. Then I realized I couldn't be vegan, but I can be vegetarian, and I really feel as though my home is pescatarian. I really like being pescatarian. So that's, if you wanted to know what I am, pescatarian. I really like it, and that's eating, vegetables, fruits, dairy products, and seafood. Every now and then I'll throw in a piece of chicken, not often. For the holidays, I did kind of do overboard, so I kind of got, I don't know, I just felt there was a big sense in my body. I just feel like now that I know my body, the meat, if I'm not drinking enough water while I'm eating that meat, or, you know, after I ate some meat, man, my body damn near tells me. That's why I'm breaking out and all sluggish. Your body definitely tells you, like, once you get tuned into your body, like, you can start to realize a lot of things. I really enjoy my journey. I found out something new every day. I look for something new every day, whether it be within my crystals or other parts of being witchy or something, because I'm feeling very witchy. I like feeling very witchy. It's a nice feeling. Also, I want to start doing more things. I think I want to start doing tarot cards, and such, etc. I don't know. It's just so much that comes with it. It's a lot to learn. Knowledge is endless. Basically, on this journey, I have influenced people, whether it's been their diet, whether it's been a diet change, or them, you know, becoming spiritual, or just not necessarily becoming spiritual, but getting into the aspect of, you know, learning about crystals and saying affirmations, and just basically encouraging people to be creative and to believe in themselves a little bit more. And, like, you know, people have been coming to me asking me these things, and I'm just like, wait, hold up, you gotta look up some of this stuff yourself. And I'm not trying to be mean, it's just more of, I can't be your only, you know, resource. You have to find other resources, because it's a lot to learn, and hell, I'm still learning myself, you know. But I like the fact that, you know, the people feel comfortable enough coming to me and asking me things about anything, because I got a lot to learn. I want to know a lot, and, you know, I want, you know, other people to learn this stuff too, because we are kings and queens, and you all need to know. So, I mean, Dane Calloway, Ralph Smart, I was watching other stuff about, like, I be watching other, like, wild stuff, like stuff about pyramids and aliens, which I've always been into that stuff, but now that's all I watch. About aliens and pyramids and, like, numbers, like, different codings, like movies. If it ain't got nothing, like, if you don't have something that says, like, I don't know, but it gotta sound like I can get some information, or it gotta sound like, I don't know, the description has to sound kind of alienish, third eye-ish, weirdish. I don't know. Like, you can uncover some shit and stuff. On Netflix, the movie Sense8 was really good. I think you all should check that out. You can kind of tie to that, The Matrix. I don't know. It's a lot of different stuff, but you just gotta be looking for it. Like, I'm not trying to force, you know, my beliefs upon anyone else or nothing like that, but I feel as though the information is out there. It is the age of information, so the information is out there, and I think you all need to go and take a look. Whether you start to believe in it or not, I think you should go and take a look, and I think you should to decipher what you choose. You want to believe in Jesus? Or you don't? Because I don't. I believe in God. I am a God. You are a God. That tree is a God. Whatever that is back there, oh, I don't know. All these trees, these plants, leaves, you, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your baby are gods. And we are all one. We are connected. I don't know, y'all. I'm just ranting. I really didn't have I didn't have a topic today. I'm just ranting. I'm just need to be studying for this little quiz that I got, but I'm going to ace it. Hey, I know I am going to pass my classes. Put that affirmation out there in the universe. I used to hate, fucking hate Zephyrnils. I used to say spring water, period. But now I can't say it. Purified water. Purified water is disgusting. The signing is disgusting. That Pure Life shit, oh my god, that is disgusting. It's really good. Like, it's really good. Spring water is an acquired taste. I guess that the purified water was an acquired taste too, but they definitely have different tastes. This don't even taste like nothing anymore. So, what are some questions that you have? Spirituality for me, being able to say, when they say, well, what religion are you? I used to say Baptist, now I say I don't have a religion. I'm spiritual. Because I really feel as though I am. And then, like, as you talk to people, you can see or you can tell, like, how far along in their spirituality that they are, or even if they really claim they're spiritual by the words that they say. I feel as though I bring up some type of spiritual something in my everyday conversations all the time, talking to everybody, no matter who it is. If you say the right things, I might start to pick your brain, like, but you just never know. You just never know what people have going on. So, I said that me and my son are gonna start practicing yoga. We're gonna start doing yoga at home together, and I'm gonna teach him to meditate, and I think we're gonna start that today. Today is on Monday, February 10th. So yeah, we're gonna start that today when he gets out of school. And like, sometimes, like, cause he'll get frustrated, cause he likes to do things himself, and he'll get upset. So I'm trying to teach him to, just take a deep breath. And he was doing it yesterday, and I didn't have to tell him. And I was so excited, like, you're using what I taught you. Also, one of the crystals that I had that I ended up giving away, not this of course, but like, the big crystals that I had and I ended up giving away, was Tiger's Eye. And I was showing them to him, and I had them in my hand, and I was going to put them on the floor so he could see them. And as soon as they left out of my hand, he just picked the Tiger's Eye one. Like, he just knew that's the one he wanted. This is mine. I like this one. I'm like, hey, you ain't even looked at the other one. See, how do you know this one's yours? He's like, no, this one's mine. And every time, like, one time, the Tiger's Eye was over on my dresser, and then on my nightstand, and the other ones was in my bed with me. That was the only one that I didn't even know wasn't on there. And he had just come in my room. He's like, hey, this is mine. No, it's not yours. I do want to, get him something of the sort, Tiger's Eye, but maybe a necklace, like a smaller necklace or something like that. I don't really want beads, but a necklace. Not something that he don't really have to be touching, and it can be on him. Because I tried to let him, take it with him every day, put it in his pocket, and I let him know. The first few days he didn't notice, but at school he took it out and he showed, I forget the little girl name that he called, and I'm like, no, see, that's why you had to take it away, because he showed changing my beliefs to believe in, my powers, and we are more than just working bots. We're not supposed to be here on earth living as we are and all work, sleep, eat, type of flow. Like, we're not supposed to be living like this. Love is Love, unconditional love is basically what controls the planet or rules the planet or whatever you want to say to make the world go round. Unconditional love. And if everyone had unconditional love, then the world would be such a better place. But no, because people can't make money off everyone loving everything, everyone being okay with everything. That's why we have so much competition in the world. Everything's a competition. But once you expand your mind and your palate, have a higher consciousness, raise your vibration and such as that nature, stuff starts to unfold in front of your eyes. You start to see and feel, maybe even hear things you've never felt, heard, or saw before. Out in there, it's totally different. It's totally different. You really won't look at life the same anymore. Like, everything has a meaning. You literally feel as though everything has a meaning. Like, I came here today, wanted to record, like I got all my stuff together and everything. Only thing I'm missing is a pencil. I got paper. I just ain't got no pencil. Because I was going to tell you about these crystals, but I don't really know the meaning of them, like right off the back of my hand of every last single one of them yet. So I was going to write it down, but I don't have my pencil. So I guess I was supposed to come over here and just free flow. And I'm okay with that. I like free flowing, just coming off the top of my brain, using my intuition to come up with something, I just thought about something to tell y'all, but I forgot. In the beginning, I was really big on numbers. I am still really big on numbers. Like, numbers, I go by numbers. Also, the feelings that I get, but numbers, 111, 222, all the way through 9, 11, 11, 10, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, numbers like 76, 76, or 7667, or, something of the sort, numbers like that. And when you see those numbers, those are angel numbers or spiritual numbers or something of the sort, and they have meaning. Everything has meaning. Numbers, the number 3, 6, and 9. Numbers. Spelling, words. Your words are spells. Like, everything you say has meaning. Everything happens for a reason, literally. Our parents was not just saying that just to be saying shit. It means for real. So numbers, and if you don't, I see numbers every day. At first, I was just trying to figure out, well, what does, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, all of them mean, because I would see those every day, and, I'm like, okay, what does this mean? So then I just kind of got, I don't really know, but I see this shit every day. So, I end up finding out that basically means that I'm in sync, I'm in alignment with the universe. Okay, cool. I still see them every day. I don't see 1111 every day. Well, I didn't. Now I see it every day. 1111, that means you're about to enter into another gateway. Something else is about to happen for you, to you, with you. You're entering another gateway. It looks like doors. Also, when you see numbers like 76, 76, any numbers that you see, you can Google them. I Google my numbers. I Pinterest my numbers. I YouTube my numbers. Y'all, I'm on YouTube, Pinterest, and Google all the time. Like, looking up numbers, looking up different things. They tell you things, and a lot of times you may think that, I'm not going to say a lot of times though, but you may think that, no, I'm just saying that, or she's just saying that, or whatever. But no, once you start to actually do the stuff and, come into it and see for yourself, then you can understand. Like, I had people come back and say, tell me why, or how about, because it works. It's actually really happening. And then once you see them every day all the time, you're just not paying it no attention. That's the difference. But once you start paying it attention, then you will start to see and realize that this stuff is happening. And then once you look up those meanings and they start to resonate with your life, You like, yes, it is. For real. And it sounds crazy, but it's not. It's not, and it feels really good. And you just, I don't know. It gives you kind of like a new hope type thing, knowing that everything's gonna be okay. Everything in your life been okay thus far. You get what I'm saying? You've been having miniature awakenings like all of your life. It's just the fact of which path you take. Are you gonna take the path of, I don't know. I don't know what the roads are. But I chose the road of spirituality, spiritual awakening. That's the road that I chose. Now you can choose your own road and keep doing what you're doing and stay asleep if you want to, but I chose enlightenment and consciousness. So I'm very happy with the road that I chose. I do feel as though I am a different person than I was maybe a few years ago, maybe a few months ago. I change every day. You will change every day, slowly but surely. No one changes overnight. No change is overnight. And if they tell you they changed overnight, they're fucking lying. They're lying. It's not overnight. And it kind of, going into workplaces and stuff like that, it kind of discourages you a little bit because, you're changing. They say they see you're changing, but they still like, well, you need to change faster type thing. Well, motherfucker, stop chastising me because I am changing, but it's not going to happen overnight. Slowly but surely. You get what I'm saying? So, it's hard in a sense. It's lonely in a sense because, your friends will start falling off because those motherfuckers ain't your friends. Your family will start falling off because they ain't your family. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to talk to these people every day, but it's just, you'll start to see. I can be telling you something right now. Say, for instance, we're face to face or whatever, and I can be saying something right now, but in the back of your mind over to the left or whatever like that, the real of what they're saying is going to be coming through your ear. So they saying blah, 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 and you're hearing wah, 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 but you're really for real hearing what they're really saying in the back there. And you start to be like, I ain't gonna mess with you no more. And then so also, people's comments and little stuff like that about you start to just get like, okay, that's how you feel. Okay then. Alright, I see you. Okay. And you just feed people with a long-headed spoon, especially if you gotta deal with these people, but you take people for what they are, how they are. Me and my sister has this thing where we say, you know how people act, so treat them accordingly. If you're not getting a good vibe by somebody, listen to your vibe. If something's saying, nah, this don't feel right, nah, then you don't need to motherfucker do it. Now, if you're scared or about something, say for somebody call you up and say, hey, let's go and do this, da 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 da. A lot of times when you're scared to do something, it ends up being the best time of your life. Do it. I think for my birthday I want to go parasailing. I'm very scared about it, but I'm very excited. And I'm sure I'm gonna be scared, but it's an adventure. I'm not saying do all scary things. I'm not saying that, but be spontaneous. Do different things. You only live once, so I need to know what y'all want to see. So that would be helpful, or what questions you have. Because if you have a question, maybe I can make a video around it. But I'm to the point to where I'm just gonna start filming everything, so I'm okay with that. But I gotta study for my quiz, so I gotta go.